Halos magkamuka ang diferensya sa presyo, 1,000 piso. This is the Tecno Spark 40C and this is the Tecno Spark Go 2. Ang tanong, anong makukuha mo sa extra 1,000 pesos mo? At yan ba ang pinakasulit na 1,000 pesos na gagastusin mo? In this video, we will find out, i-breakdown natin ang first, performance, second, camera, third, the battery, and of course, our final verdict. Hi guys! Ako nga pala ulit si James Afante, also known as Kuya James, and now, James 3.0. Stay tuned until the end of this video guys dahil by the way, ipapamigay rin natin tong dalawang cellphone na to dito sa video na to. Let's go! So okay, before we break down these two phones, we need to understand the company that actually made them. Kasi in the last few years, para silang mga kabute na bigla silang nagsusulputan. So, sino nga ba talaga si Tecno? Ang Tecno ay hindi isang small or startup brand. Part sila ng isang Chinese tech giant na tinatawag pong Transsion Holdings. Now, Transsion is a very interesting company. Halos hindi sila kilala sa Amerika or sa Europe, pero sa mga developing markets katulad ng Africa at Southeast Asia, including the Philippines, sila ang hari dito. Sila rin ang may-ari ng kapatid na brand ng Tecno, which is actually ang Infinix. Think of it like Toyota and Lexus. Same sila ng parent company, pero meron silang different targets. At meron din silang brilliant 3-point strategy para mauna sa market. So, ano yung mga yon? First, aggressive pricing. Paano nila ito ginagawa? Simple lang. Mas mababa ang marketing budget nila compared sa mga giant brands. At dahil sa volume ng production ng parent company nila, nakukuha nila yung mga parts ng mas mura. Yung savings na yun yung pinapasa nila sa'yo, which is actually the consumer. Second, market flooding. Maglalabas sila ng napakaraming models na halos magkakatabi ang presyo. Spark, Pova, Camon, may Pro, may Neo, and even may C. Nakakalito, diba? And actually, that's the point. Ang goal nila, pag pumasok ka sa mall with a 5,000 to 15,000 pesos budget, ang makikita mo sa kaliwat kanan mo, puro Tecno or Infinix. They are suffocating the competition. And lastly, which is the third, nakafocus sila sa kung ano yung mahalaga para sa mga Pinoy katulad natin. They do their market research. Alam nila guys, sa budget level, ang dalawang pinaka-importante ay mahabang battery life at the same time, decenteng camera. Kaya dyan sila naglalagay ng focus at ng budget. So, yan ang Tecno, a smart company with a brilliant, aggressive, and sometimes confusing strategy. At yung confusing part, yan mismo ang ine-examine natin today through these two phones guys na nasa lemesa natin. So, pag-aralan natin yung strategy nila right now in action with the Tecno Spark 40C and Tecno Spark Go 2. So, dito na natin malalaman kung ano talaga ang kaya nilang gawin. Sa processor, basically magkaiba sila. Ang Spark Go 2 guys, gumagamit po siya ng Unisoc T725 processor. Ang Spark 40C naman, gumagamit po siya ng MediaTek Helio G81. Sa simpleng pag-open guys ng apps, the 40C will feel a little bit snappier or basically faster. Pero hindi yan ang totoong game changer when it comes sa cellphone na to. Ang totoong game changer guys, yung pinagkaiba nila in terms of RAM storage. Sa mga hindi nakakaintindi, ito yung parang desk mo. Ang Spark Go 2 guys, meron po siyang 4GB of RAM. So, let's say para kang merong maliit na desk, pwede kang magpatong ng let's say hanggang 4 na papel bago siya mapuno. Ang Spark 40C naman guys, meron po siyang 8GB of RAM. So, doble yun. Para kang may malaking executive desk. So, isipin mo from 4 papers na kasya sa desk mo, pwede kang maging 8. So, sobrang dahil mo pwedeng gawin at the same time. Pwede kang magbukas ng maraming libro at papel ng sabay-sabay na hindi nagugulo or hindi ka nai-interrupt sa mga trabaho mo. And that's actually the difference in terms of the RAM. Now, let's test it in the real world. I'll open 5 common applications. Sa Go2, nag-reload yung application. Nawala yung tinitignan mo guys the moment na nag-switch ka ng application. Sa 40C naman, bukas pa rin siya. So, hindi na siya nag-load. So, kung customer yung kachat mo at kailangan mong i-check yung inventory mo, that small delay on the Go2 guys from Tecno can mean a lost sale. So, doon nagkakatalo guys in terms of productivity guys. Kaya napaka-importante po talaga guys ng RAM sa mga cellphones right now. Yan ang epekto ng RAM sa workflow mo. For performance and multitasking, walang duda, the Spark 40C is in a very different league. It's built for a heavier, more demanding workflow. So, lamang ang 40C in terms of performance. Pero kamusta naman guys itong dalawang phone na to in terms of feature na palaging tinitingnan guys ng lahat whenever they're buying a new smartphone? Now, let's talk about the camera. dito, yung ine-expect mong malaking lamang ng 40C actually, dito siya nawawala. Sa papel, they are actually identical. Parehong 13 megapixel main camera and pareho din po silang 8 megapixel selfie camera. So, tabla lang, di ba? Actually, not exactly. Dito pumapasok yung importansya guys ng processor. Tandaan nyo guys, yung MediaTek Helio G81 chip po ng Spark 40C ay may mas magandang image signal processor or what we call ISP compared sa Unisoc T725 chip po ng Spark Go 2. In simple terms, yung ISP basically yan yung utak po ng camera ninyo. Siya ang nagpo-process ng mga colors, sharpness, and mga dynamic range whenever nagtitake ng mga photos. So, kahit pareho lang sila guys sa mata o yung lens, mas magaling po yung utak guys ng Spark 40C. So, let's look at some photo samples. As you can see, the difference is actually not night and day. Hindi ito yung parang 10 times na mas magandang compared sa ibang cellphone, pero kung titignan mong maigi, the colors on the Spark 40C are slightly better. Mas maganda yung pag-handle niya guys ng mga highlights and shadows. So sa camera guys, in terms sa paper, they're actually the same. Pero sa totoong buhay, may slight edge po ang Tecno Spark 40C dahil sa mas magandang image processing capacity po nito. Is it a huge game-changing difference? Actually, hindi naman. Pero kung kailangan mo ng dissenting picture for your online store, that slight edge actually always do matter. So okay, let's recap. Lamang ang Spark 40C po in terms of performance at meron po siyang slight edge in terms of camera. So in this part, let's talk about naman battery. Dahil wala namang silbi ang cellphone guys kung lagi ka naghahanap ng saksakan. Sa battery, lamang ang Spark 40C. Meron tong mas malaking 6,000 mAh battery compared sa Go 2 na 5,000 mAh battery lang. So anong ibig sabihin yan? That's a few more hours of work, a few more deliverables, and a few more customer chats bago ka malowbat. In a full day of hustling, that extra capacity is really crucial. Sa charging naman, meron ding konting lamang ang Spark 40C. Naka 18 watts to compared sa 15 watts naman ng Go 2. Hindi to major guys na bilis, pero every minute count guys, especially pag nagmamadali ka guys umalis ng bahay or ng office mo. So, for the survival features guys, battery life and charging, the Spark 40C actually wins a huge margin. It's built to last a full day and to withstand the real world. Malinaw na sa lahat ng kategorya guys, performance, camera edge, at battery, lamang po ang Tecno Spark 40C. Pero, yung lamang ba na yun guys ay worth ba talaga ng 1,000 pesos na extra ang gagastusin mo from the Tecno Spark Go 2? Now, we can finally go to the final verdict. Let's talk about the price. Okay, the final verdict. Let's talk about the price guys, no? So, ang Spark Go 2 guys, nasa around 3,500 pesos ang starting price, while the Spark 40C nasa around 4,500 pesos naman. Actually, maliit lang naman yung differential nila in terms of electronic smartphones, but for that extra 1,000 pesos, let's recap again kung ano yung nakukuha mong extra. Number 1, you get a jump from a 4GB of RAM to 8GB of RAM for real multitasking. Number 2, you get a much bigger 6,000 mAh battery compared to the 5,000 mAh battery with slightly faster charging. Number 3 is yung camera. As we discussed, halos same lang naman sila in terms of paper spec sheet, but in real world use case guys, may slightly edgy Spark 40C. So, which one is a better or smarter investment? Kung ang hanap mo ay pangalawang phone lang, pantawag, pan-text, pang Facebook Lite, o yung pinaka-basic na phone para sa very light use, then the Spark Go 2 actually is a very practical choice. It gets the job done. So, isave mo na yung 1,000 pesos mo kung ganun lang. Pero, kung ito naman yung magiging primary phone mo, so kung dito nakasalalay ang online store mo, yung social media management mo, o yung pang-grab mo, o kung yung phone mo ay isang tool para kumita ng pera, yung 1,000 pesos na idadagdag mo para sa Spark 40C ay isa sa pinaka-sulit na investment na gagawin mo this 2025 in buying smartphones. Yung aabutin mong stress at yung mawawalang oras sa'yo pag nag-log or nag-reload yung mas mababang cellphone na to guys, mas mahal pa yan kesa sa 1,000 pesos na gagastusin mo. The bottom line is this guys, huwag mong tipirin yung tool na ginagamit mo guys para sa trabaho mo. Okay, alam ko inaantay ninyo. So para makasali kayo guys sa giveaway, napakasimple lang. Like and share this video. Story mo rin guys, by the way, mas better para ma-restory ko kayo. Number 2, follow my official Facebook account, Kuya James Afante with blue check mark. And number 3, follow me on Shopee as well. And number 4, last na po pala by the way, mag-comment kayo. Anong mas pipiliin mo? The Spark 40C or the Spark Go 2? What's basically the best budget phone for you? Comment nyo dyan below. below. And then mamimili tayo guys ng mga comment dyan sa baba and i-announce natin guys sa mga next videos natin. All the links by the way guys ng mga cellphone to, in case na gusto mo lang bumili guys, nakabagsak presyo, best prices, link in the description below guys through Shopee. So wag kalimutan mag-like, comment, and share guys, and turn on the notification bell. Again, this is James Afante, also known as Kuya James, and now James 3.0, reminding you, don't just buy the cheapest, buy the smartest, and always invest wisely. Till our next video, peace out!